Mr McKeown was taking his wife for a meal when the bomb exploded onto his Ford Sierra car just after midnight. He had driven only a short distance from their house at Dunleady Drive. The IRA say they planted 2 pounds of Semtex explosive under the vehicle. A few hours earlier, Mr McKeown's 2 children aged 10 and 14 had been playing around the car as it was parked in the driveway. They were in the house when the bomb exploded, and a neighbour broke the news to them. Mrs McKeown was apparently flung from the vehicle onto the pavement by the force of the blast, and she received some burns.
I could hear her screaming all the time, calling his name, and just generally being hysterical. I wasn't sure at first if it was her, whether it was just a hysterical neighbour or something like that, but it was her, and she was taken away in the ambulance. The screaming is the part that I'll never really forget. It'll always be with me, I think.
After visiting the scene of the explosion, the local Unionist MP, Jim Kilfedder, accused the British government of being more concerned about soccer hooliganism than with tackling terrorism.
We have suffered far too much in Northern Ireland. It's time that this government, which talks so much about law and order in England, it's about time that it went out on an all-out assault against these evil men.
Evelyn McKeown was with her husband when he died in the IRA bomb. She was taken to hospital and treated for cuts and burns. This morning, Mrs McKeown was comforted by friends and relatives as her husband's coffin was taken from their home at Dunleady Park. Among the mourners were Mr McKeown's children, 15-year-old Lynn and 10-year-old Norman. The young boy walked a short distance behind his father's coffin. The family have totally rejected claims that Mr McKeown had associated with the UVF. The company that he worked for also said they had no connection with the terrorist organisation. They said they had provided materials to security bases in a limited way.